So imagine this. You open up your email and you've got a message in there from your local TV station talking about how they want to interview you about something that's going on in your industry. Now, obviously, you know what you're doing. You work in that industry all day, every day. But maybe you think to yourself, hey, I've never been on TV before. So I'm going to make some notes, and that will help me get this interview perfect, right? Because they're going to be doing it remotely. I'm going to be on Zoom. And so I can just look at my notes, talk to them, and everything's going to be nice and smooth. Everyone's going to think I'm a master at this, and my business is going to blow up, right? Hold on, not so fast. That's actually a terrible idea, and I'm about to tell you why. And I'm going to show you this video from a TV interview that's going to make it very clear why you should never try to read notes while you're being interviewed, especially on a remote TV interview, because it's going to make you look silly. All right, so let's check it out, guys.
Because it is an understanding of the global food supply chain. So Manitree was started to prove out that food could be an asset class with reduced commodity exposure, as well as businesses with sourcing from North America. Even though for the US, only 1% of GDP comes from agriculture, we're still the third largest producer of corn, the third largest producer of wheat, the fifth largest producer of potatoes. And so when you marry production with innovation, that's why you're getting a lot of strong brands coming out of North America that are not as effective with what's going on with Russia and Ukraine.
All right, so hopefully it was clear why you should never read your notes during a TV interview. They may not see you reading them, but they can see the effect of you reading them. And it makes you look silly, and to be honest, kind of makes you look like an extra from Breaking Bad, looking all spazzy and frantic and whatnot. So instead of trying to make notes that you're going to read during the interview, take some time to really figure out exactly what you want to say during the interview and just get to the point where you know this inside and out, so you don't have to worry about notes. You don't have to worry about messing up. If you have a little stumble here and there, it's not the end of the world. It'll probably get cut out in editing anyway. But even if that doesn't happen, most people aren't going to, have a poor impression of you because you maybe misspeak a little bit here and there. But they will have a poor impression of you if you're out here looking like a complete maniac who is all over the place. So guys, spend the time to get prepped before your TV interview to where you don't need to rely on notes. You have to have absolute confidence in what you're going to say. You have to know exactly what it's going to be. Obviously, you're going to adapt on the fly, but don't rely on your notes or you will look silly. Thanks, everyone. Hope you guys found that useful. And if you did, I would love it if you would share this with somebody else who you think may find it useful as well. Thanks, everyone.